So I secured all the goods. At one point, one of my eyes freaking went in the salt water. Well, hey, you guys, good morning. Well, I don't know what it is when you're watching this, but good morning. It's Elisa from Beautifully Me and You. And today, you guys, I decided to do a full self-care day. I got to get it in before the kids get out of school. You see what I'm saying? So I took some money out of my sinking funds and I have a whole day planned for myself. One duty of which includes getting these nails done because they're a hot mess. Hot mess express. So, but there's a lot of other really fun things that I'm going to get into today. So yeah, first things first, I need to head in to see some of my girlfriends and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride, but we're going to pick up a treat for them on the way. So please excuse this hair, you guys. I know it probably looks like a full-blown cotton ball, but you'll understand more why my hair is not all perfect later. Okay. But for right now, we're going to head in, pick up the snacks, and then I'll pick up the camera again once we get there. So I'll see you guys soon. I got to put my seatbelt on. I'm so bad about it. Okay guys, so I secured the donuts. So this is what they look like. It's called Revolution Donuts here in Atlanta. If you have a chance, go. They're kind of expensive, but they're really good. So it's a vegan donut place. They have a lot of vegan options. This one is lemon tart with berries. This one is a chocolate one. And then there's a cinnamon roll, and this one's tiramisu. This one was just about all gone. And then, uh-oh, did I mess that up? Hold on. And then there's these croque monsieurs, which are like ham and cheese sandwiches. They're savory donuts, and they are so bomb. And this is what I'm taking to the girls. All right, you guys, so I secured all the goods. I got the donuts. Let's go see the girls. And hopefully they'll enjoy. If you have a chance and you're in Atlanta, go to Revolution Donuts. They're quite expensive. Those 6 donuts cost me, I think, $23. I bought a couple of things for myself too, so I ended up spending like a total of $32 in the donut place. It's expensive but delicious. Hi. Good. Look at your hair. You got fancy hair. She make it fancy. How are you? Oh, you been doing okay?
Yeah.
You want a donut?
No.
You staying away from carbs or something?
Yes.
Oh Lord, your little tiny self. You always staying away from some shit. I just came to say hi. They made me put this mask on. I was like, I gotta put it on. I have to. Hey. Huh? I know. Look at. Oh, I bought you some donuts.
Take this out of here, man.
What's that? Oh, a banana loaf?
Yeah.
You about to go down there?
Yeah.
Wait. There goes Miss Priscilla. That's Tal. And Dr. Hashes. I brought you. All right, you guys. So the lighting might not be so good, but I just left my job. Wait a minute. It's not my job. It used to be my job. I left my old job, but maybe it'll always be my job in my heart. I love my coworkers. They are also my friends. And yeah, I think I had footage of 3 of them, but one of them just wasn't on camera. But I love her too. Hey, Tab. Anyway, so I'm on to my next destination. I just arrived here. I did have to pay $5 for parking at my job or my old job in order to park. So I did pay $5 for that. And now I'm headed on to go to the sensory deprivation pool. I spoke to you guys about this before and I said I definitely knew I wanted to do it again, but I had to wait until I took the twist out of my hair. Hence the reason why I have this huge puff in my head today, because my hair is just unwashed, unstyled, ready to go into the salt pool. Once I come out later tonight, I'll probably wash and style my hair. So for the salt float, I have an hour and a half. It costs $75. And so I need to take the money out of my sinking fund and put it back into the bank because I already swiped my card and paid for that. My appointment is at 11 o'clock and it is 11:01. This whole vlogging and like keeping up with what you're supposed to be doing, but still keeping up with your appointment times, I'm not the best at it because I'm not the best timekeeper. I'm going to show you a little bit around the area because there's one really cool mural that's here in the same parking lot. But let me go float first and then I'll film it, okay? See y'all. Here's a look inside the room that I actually booked. Last time I booked a room that had like a swimming pool type feel, so the top was open, but the whole room was dark. This time I actually booked in the Eclipse chamber, and so it does have this door that you would close from the inside once you get in, and that makes it completely dark on the inside and soundproof. They do have a little bit of music, soft music that they play in order to wake you up and let you know your time is up. But yeah, there's showers in the room as well, and you need to shower beforehand. And when you get out, instead of me taking my pre-shower, here I am filming the chamber for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, you guys. Whew. I hope it's not too windy, but I need a little breeze in here. So I just got done with the float and it was so good. I'm telling you. There's nothing like Epsom salt for your aches and pains. I have a lot of like shoulder pain on this left shoulder, and my neck is super tight. I realized when I was doing the float, like I would kind of doze off a little bit, and I had a neck pillow on that helps to, you know, keep you up. And I was subtly turning my head this way when I would sleep. And I think that's what's causing all the strain in my neck. I'm probably doing that in real life too. So I probably need something to prop my head up, and that would maybe help. But I'm also going to get a massage and get it loosened up. It's so much more loose now that I went into that pool, but I can still tell there's something there, you know? But anyway, so yeah, super good. Then I went walking around the whole area of like Little Five Points is where the float pool is at that I go to. So I went around Little Five Points and showed you guys a couple of murals that there are there. There's one that represents the A all the way through and through, and it's of Outcast. And I'm telling you, it is like it's such a cool mural. If you're in Atlanta, find it. And then there's like a restaurant that's across the street that's really famous for Atlanta. It has a huge skull in the front, and it's called The Vortex, and they serve like burgers, but you got to be 21 and older to get in there. There's also a place across the street called Junkman's Daughter, which is like a retro kind of, almost like a thrift store type feel, but not really, but just like kitschy things, you know. Really weird platform shoes and, you know, crazy costumes. And so if you're into that type of stuff like cosplay, you probably would love that store. So yeah, those are just a few things in the area, and there's a couple of other murals I'll put here, but yeah, very nice little, you know, area to get a vibe. It's a whole vibe down here. But yeah, so anyway, I got my float done, super relaxed now. I almost want to go home and take a nap, but I know I still have things that I scheduled for the rest of the day. One thing is I need to get this daith piercing taken out of my ear. I got it about 6 weeks ago, and I love it. I love the way it looks, but this is a warning. I'm about to show my ear. It does have a piercing bump and a slight bit of dried blood. It does have like a piercing bump on it or some swelling, and so I'm going to go get it taken out by the lady who put it in, or at least have her evaluated and see if she thinks that the piercing bump will go down, or if I should just take it out completely. My hair looks extra crazy now, but yeah, we don't care. It's still wet from the float. And then I'm gonna head to get these nails done. So yeah, I think that's the majority of what I have to do. I already told you guys the float was $75. Well worth that hour and a half of relaxation time for me. But then again, you know, I grew up with a pool in my backyard, so I'm very much like a water baby, you know, and I'm not a Cancer or a Pisces, but I'm very much so a water baby. I love water. And so to be able to float as a way of relaxation is like right on target for the type of person that I am. But anyway, let's head and go get this piercing out. I have an appointment at 1:30. It's 1:08. So I gotta go.
told you you so extra, but I know I'm the same, yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that way. Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But
Okay, you guys, I'm back at the car. That was a really quick appointment, surprisingly. I got this piercing I had changed out for just a gold hoop, which this one had no issues, so that's good. The other one, she put a silicone disc and then a piercing to hold it down. It had like an abscess of sort, and so she basically, when she put the disc on there, it popped and a lot oozed out, and then she put another piercing in, and that way I can save the piercing. But she said in about 2 to 3 weeks I have to come back and have her take off the silicone disc and actually put back in the hoop that I had. And she gave me my jewelry so I can use it for future. Can you see it? There you go. That's what I had in there before for both sides. And so she gave me the jewelry back. So was it painful? Yes. Is it worth it? Yeah, I didn't go through all that pain to get that pierced and then have to get it taken right back out. Like, I wanted that piercing. The daith piercing was the one piercing that I wanted the most. I got this one like secondary. I love this one too though. But I really, really wanted that daith piercing. So like, I want to keep the piercing if I can. And if she's saying the silicone disc she thinks will save it and make that abscess go down, she said just clean it like 6 times a day while it's draining and then come back in 2 weeks. I'm going to try it. I guess if all else fails, I'll have her take it out. But for right now, your girl still got her piercing with pain. Anyway, I'm going to go find me something to eat. I'm thinking I'm going to go get a shrimp plate from this like little hood spot, but I'm telling you it'd be so good. So I'll show you guys that, and then on to get these nails and these toes done. Look at this. Look at it. It's a mess. I'm going to go get my nails done. Now, the reason why I let them get so far gone, I know you guys are thinking like, you let this go like this, but the reason why I let them go so far is because I'm trying to have them soak them off and then just cover my own nails, because this has an extension on it. That's why it's so long. But my nails are about half the length of this underneath. And this is SNS. So I want them to soak off the SNS with the fake nail and then put it on my real nails, even if they're super short. So I can start doing like SNS on my own nails over time. So there's a method to this crazy madness. This was the perfect color to like disguise what I had going on, because no one can see it unless they get up close and they're like, whoa, ma'am, you needed to feel like 2 weeks ago. So anyway, let me get going to the shrimp place and then we'll head over to the nail shop. Really somewhere in there, I need to find me a coffee. I haven't had a coffee all day. I'm not gonna stress it though, as long as I can find some food. So let me get to driving. Like, I had a head pillow like propping in my head, and I'll just like let my, head drift off to the right. Mm-hmm. And at one point, one of my eyes freaking went in the salt water. my right eye drifted off into the salt water. I think because, like I said, I was drifting my head to the right as I dozed off to sleep. I think I'm doing that in my sleep, and it's causing like tension in my neck on the left and my left shoulder. So I'm pretty much done, except I want to go get something to eat. I think I'm going to go to JJ's and get a shrimp plate, because Jordan said their shrimps is fire. So I'm on my way to go get a JJ shrimp plate. And then I'm going to go get my nails done. I need to get a pedicure too, but I just don't know if I have time to stay up in there. But yeah. Might as well stay up in there. All right, y'all. Here we go. Shrimp and fried dinner. I went and picked up my son, so he got some too. It's time to eat, folks. Okay, you guys, this day is winding down, and the craziest part is I went to the house to put on some shorts and make my son some lunch, as well as change into some sandals so I could get a pedicure, and the rain came. So now I have to walk across the parking lot in the rain. Like how quick the weather can shift here in Georgia. I'm telling you, it's turning into like Florida weather, where one moment it can be 1000% sunny, and the next moment it's like pouring down rain. And because I'm a person who doesn't really check the news for the weather, I fall victim to this all the time. So I'm about to get out and go in here and get my nails done. It's about that time. We'll see what they look like when they come out. I'll give you guys a shot. If I can film some footage in there, I'll do that as well.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back. I've been doing my best.
So I made it back home. Yes, I did end up paying about $90 for my nails and pedicure. But mind you, I hadn't been in like a month, so it's totally worth it for me. And that's the thing. You got to do the things that make you feel great. You know, your self-care day won't look exactly like mine, but I really had a good day. And my day's not over because now I need to go change and get dressed to go out with my guy. Our day ends here though, okay? So if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps it to be suggested to other people. And yeah, you'll be notified if you hit the notification bell whenever I drop another video. And it could be a vlog, believe it or not. I am kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm in relaxation mode. I'm already on the recliner and I'd like to just recline all the way back and actually go to sleep, but yeah, I'm gonna get to moving. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, put this one single emoji right here and let me know you're a real one. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Take care.